All right, quilty friends, be sure to go to the video that's linked in the arrow down below, because this is actually part 2 of that same video. So I have basted down at the top of the quilt and the sides of the quilt, and I'm going to show you what's going on right here. This triangle here was on straight of grain, so no worries on this section. This was the bias. Same with here. Bias is down in this section, so nice and straight, no worries here. This one here had the bias at the top, and this is actually the straight of grain, and you can see how nicely that meshed in there, even though this is extra fullness because of the bias that was there and the stretch that was already there. It's still straightened out quite nicely. Now this one I'm going to redo, and I did this to show you how it can turn out, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to fix it. So in this one here, the straight of grain is down in this section, which is being secured, but what we really needed was this section to be secured, because this is where the bias is, and that's what my basting is going to do. And you can see how the basting has actually pulled it to the edge. We don't want that to happen. So I did that to show you what can happen with basting. It can also happen with stitching. So I'm just going to redo that and cause it to be a nice straight triangle, and it will turn out amazing. But it's kind of interesting to see the difference between it. Even though this one was also a bias edge with a lot of fullness, it turned out nice and straight. This one was bias edge with a lot of fullness, and this pulled the fullness to the side. So I'm going to remedy that, and we're going to get on to the stitching of this. She is going to be amazing, and nobody's going to be the wiser that that was a bias edge, but I wanted you to know ahead of time, in case that's something that's going on with your quilt, how you can handle it. Have an amazing quilty day.